Hey guys, Woody here, and welcome to the CM0102 save with Gillingham all the way to the Champions League. As you saw, we have made the semi-final of the FA Cup, and we drew Liverpool. That was after beating Middlesbrough in the quarter-final 2-1, and Blackburn 3-2 in the fifth round. I can't remember where I left you last time, but you can see these results here. I think it was... Did you see Blackburn? I can't remember. We beat Blackburn 3-2. It was a close game in the end. We then had a 2-2 draw with Charlton. Even though Mark Poom got sent off, we were poor. 3-1 win over our rivals Wolves was good. Tomadir a hat-trick. Then beating Middlesbrough 2-1 in that FA Cup semi-final. We then followed up with a 2-0 loss to Chelsea. Yusuf Hersey signed for them, who was someone who I was trying to sign. Unfortunately, he wouldn't come to Medway. Bummer. We then beat Villa 2-1, which was good. Ibra and Tomadir are getting on the score sheet there. We are 7th in the league at the moment. There are 7 games still to go. We have sort of caught up with the teams around us, but we really, really need to push for this Champions League one. But I don't think we're going to get it. We are a long, long way off of Liverpool. I think 5th is probably going to be our best shot. And obviously we've got Leeds, Man United and Liverpool left in the FA Cup. If you have a look, remember we did win it 2 years ago in 2003. So it's going to be very, very hard for us to qualify for European football this season if we don't win this. Anyway, we've got a couple of injuries. Bakaloglu is out for 2 weeks with damaged shoulder, and Stephen Glass 2 weeks with a thigh strain. So we're going to have to pick some new players to come in this squad. Probably Luis Enrique there. And some other news you may see here that some players are leaving us. One of them is Tonton Zolomokoko. Yes. Yes, it's annoying. So basically what happened is a bid came in from Newcastle. I rejected it. He was unhappy that we were moving clubs. And I was a bit like, yeah. And then it comes up saying his contract's unprotected. And I lost him to Chelsea. We are getting, I think, about 2 million for it, but I've kind of done a little sneaky here. Future transfers. Alexander Farnerud he's joining Gillingham from Chelsea. He's much better. Turns out much better, even if you compare them at the moment. We go, yeah, and then we go back, and then we go Tonton Zolomokoko, and we pair Makoko with, I know, you know. And Alexander Farnerud is my favourite player on this. Look at this. For the winger, striker. Okay, Mokoko's a bit of attacking midfielder, but whatever. Okay, sure. And he's only costing us like 825k, whereas we're getting 3.2 for Mokoko. So, and Steve Palmer's leaving us to go to Charlton. Bummer. So I thought that was a good bit of business, kind of losing one and gaining another one, but it is, so I'm not really playing Tonton Zolomokoko that much at the moment. Just because he's, I don't know, I'm sticking him on the bench for the day against Liverpool. Anyway, let's get into this Liverpool game. We've got to beat them and then potentially face Leeds or Liverpool. I don't know why we're so bad. Like, I mean, I'm not playing, you know, some super overpowered tactic or anything. I think the team's okay. It does probably have a few glaring holes in it, and we may just have to use this off-season to... I mean, our FA Cup dream is over. We may have to use this season to really tighten those positions up, you know. That's on a 5. You know what we might do, actually? We might just change to some direct passing and see if that does anything, because at the moment we're absolutely being overrun here by Liverpool, and it is 3-0, and Steve Finnan once again is injured, and I didn't put it right back on the bench. Because I'm a fool. Because I'm an absolute fool. That's right, we would do the shuffle around with Treebell West and Prutz. And make some more changes, actually, because people are playing crap. We might as well bring on Makoko, see what we're going to miss out on. It's absolutely ridiculous. Really, really crap. I don't even know what to say anymore. 2 shots on target, and Liverpool have had 8. No wonder they are 3-0 up. We're really going to have to put in a really, really good performance in the league Oh, we would have played Leeds as well. We would have been able to beat Leeds, I think. Finnan out for a month. I'm selling Steve Finnan. He's so injured. Look at this. So many injuries. And he hasn't played well. We're going to have a massive season revamp, I think. Higginbotham, Gardner back in the team. Oh my god. Right. I think what we'll do is we will come back for we'll come back somewhere where, you know, we're going to end up our league position. I think that's the best bet at the moment, because we've got 7 games to save our season. I can't see us getting 63. Liverpool 63. We're on 48. It's Europa League football for us next year, I think. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. I forgot, and obviously there's the Intertoto Cup. So we've applied to go to the Intertoto Cup. So I mean, that'd be great to get in that, wouldn't it? Nostalgia and all that. I mean, also qualifying for the Champions League would be great, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that. Right, we're back. We've played a bunch of games, some mixed results. We beat Middlesbrough 4-1, which was excellent, although Whitley got sent off. But, you know, then we drew 2-2 with Newcastle, which is a blow because we were sort of dominating and they had 2 quick goals. And, yeah, that sucks. 3-0. A loss again to Liverpool. We got injuries piling up. A 2-1 loss to Arsenal. We were awful. We have just beaten Barnsley 2-0 after they got their goalkeeper sent off. So we have Manchester United and who have won the league, and Ipswich who are already relegated. So I think that's good news. We've got 2 games left. We can get 61 points and possibly finish 6th. But we've got some injuries. Mexis is out for the rest of the season. 2 weeks. Makoko, 3 weeks. Tomadira, he might be back in time. Finnan, obviously, he's just constantly injured. Enrique, and Mulrine. So it's just players, you know, we've got Lannis is turning into a good player. I'm giving him a bit more time. We've brought up Simon Fowler as well to do some stuff, hopefully. And we'll see how we go against Manchester United, who we do have quite a good record against. Last time I checked, we always tend to play them at the end of the season when they've already won the league, and yeah, and they generally sort of let us win. And they've wow. I mean, when I saw Danny Webber score, I thought, I mean, he's quite good on this game. I thought, oh, they must be playing Gethin O'Brien, a rotated team, and they've got Paul. What's his face in goal? Paul Cuba or whatever it is. Frank Hansen. Yeah, interesting. Paul Tierney as well. Got Frank de Boer, Ronnie Johnson still. Yeah, so very rotated team here. Very interesting from Man United. I mean, they've won the league, so they don't, you know, probably concentrating on other things like the UEFA Cup final. That would be why. We don't want the match report. We check everyone's stats looking good. Oh, yeah, so accidentally last game, I played Guti and Ibrahimovic around the wrong way. So they were still around the wrong way for this game because I don't check things that well. And that is probably could cost us the game, but, you know, a little tactical tweak there. And it does nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Go back to short passing. That's, you know, Guti's on a 5. We'll take Guti off for the youngster Simon Fowler. And Ibrahimovic isn't playing well either. We don't have anyone else to play up front, so it is probably going to have to be Kalulu in that striker position. Other than that, you know, I'm going to bring Lannis on for Truebell West because, I don't know, get in Kalulu. Substitutional masterclass. Oh, another one from Kalulu. Looking good. Lannis is playing well as well. That is really good going. I've got to make sure that passing stays back on short. And we have won. We've beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford. And that's a good win up into 7th with 1 game left to play this season. Oh, it's going to be a very, very tight one. The board's happy. Let's go and change that team instructions to short. And let's swap Guti and Ibra around the wrong way. Although I'd be tempted to start Kalulu. Next game, I think. That's huge. So final game, we've got Ipswich. Villa have got Arsenal. So I think it is 5 and 6. We could be Intertoto Cup. Worst case, we could even drop down to bloody 8th. That would be a disaster because... Oh, I mean, that would be no European football for next year. I don't think 8th would get into Toto. I think it's probably 7th, unless, of course, the team in 7th rejected it. You know how it all kind of works. But I don't know. Anyway, let's go and play Ipswich. All right, here we are, Ipswich game. I think this is how we're lining up because, I mean, Steve Finnan is back. We should probably... I know, Gonella. I have transferred to list him. We'll put Steve Finnan on the bench. And we'll go Fillmore Ryan on the bench there as well. We've got Luis Enrique back as well. He will come back on the bench. Tomadira is back. Tomadira is going to make the bench. So we've got everyone back now. We will stick Ibra on the bench. We're going to play Ibra behind the striker. Kalulu's going to play up front. Actually, you know what? We're going to swap those two around like that. That's the team. It is win, must win. Must win. Must win. We kick the game off. It's the Aston Villa game is the game that we are interested in here because, and the Tottenham one I guess as well. When I do that, they're winning 1-0 over Bolton. Oh, come on. Ipswich, already relegated Ipswich. And we are struggling to beat them. I mean, Tomadira. Tomadira's on halftime change. Look at that, straight off the bat. Everyone looks pretty good. Let's kick the game off. Come on, Toe. I think a draw might be enough, maybe? Oh. This is an absolute disaster. An absolute disaster. Who's on a 5? David Brutton. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just, ugh. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just absolutely devastated by the absolute incompetence of this team. Alright, we'll ring those changes, see if that can do anything. The 3 shots on target, I scored all 3. We've had 3 and haven't scored anything. I'm going to finish 7th. Oh, Berkovic. Tottenham are losing, thank God, and Villa are drawing. So it's not... Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I'm going to finish 7th. What an absolutely lackluster way to finish the season. God, Blackburn pumped Everton 3-0 away to the already... Yeah, Ricardo Gardner's got to go. He's played crap. He's just not good. Finished 7th. Really, really poor. Really, really crap. 31 goes to Tom Madeira. Other than that, no one else hit double figures. Assist 10 for Chris Hope. Tom Madeira is the best player by a long way. Other than that, Chris Hope, Taribo West, Kennedy B. But even Kennedy Bakaloglu's down. He's not scoring as many. Marcos did finish with a 7 rating, despite conceding 52 goals in the league. That's really poor. If we have a look here at team stats, and see, we're third, 68 goals, but conceded 58. We're in the middle. Liverpool only conceded 18. Player stats. Goals, Tom Dira wins the Golden Boot, 23. Good on him. Well, I don't know if we've got any European football next year. Because there's no rules or anything, can't tell. Surely we've got Intertoto Cup. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go away. I'm going to do all the off-season shenanigans. Hoopla. I'm going to gut this squad. I think we need to clear out a lot of trash. It also depends how much money we get. Because the finances. So hopefully the board will give me some sort of money and we can do something. But I think Ricardo Gardner definitely has to go. And yeah, just sort of trim some of the fat, I guess. Drummond's probably out. Glass is probably out. Okpara might be. He hasn't played much. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you have and you're not yet subscribed, Hacking Miles 33, and you're not Cherno Samba, I'm getting sidetracked here. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.